Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So today I want to do a drugstore get ready with me and showing you guys a bunch of new drugstore items that I recently got. So those are not necessarily the newest item on the market, but it's new to me. So that's why I want to do a full face get ready with me and share with you guys what I think about them, how do I like them, what I recommend to you guys, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you want to know my thoughts on those drugstore products, just please keep watching. Alright, so first is a lotion. So today I'm going to use the e.l.f. Active Post-Workout Cool Down Mist. So this is the bottle looks like. I really love this bottle and I had this one in my collection for a while now. And now it's summer and shiny, so I'm like, this is a perfect time to use this mist. So let me just show you guys. This is a mist and I have to say that the spritzer is a little bit rough. Like I feel like it's a little bit like water gun to my face, and I'm not being picky because Morphe is also drugstore price, but in terms of the mist itself, I think it's really hydrating and it has a scent that I couldn't quite pinpoint. It's kind of like a synthetic scent, so there is a scent to it. If you're allergic to scent, I don't know if I am going to recommend this to you, but it doesn't bother me, so that's why I like this one. So this is the first product I'm using. Moving on to the eye cream. So today I'm going to use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. It's not a new product for me, and in fact, as you guys can see, I'm almost out of it. So this one is just really good, and I highly recommend this one to anybody. And moving on, I want to use the Physicians Formula Rose All Day Oil Free Serum. I love this serum. This serum is really lightweight, really good. And this one is brightening and tightening serum. So it can really brighten your skin and it tightens your skin. So I absolutely love it. Comes with a dropper. So I usually just drop it like this. I really love the scent of this serum, and I think the serum is really lightweight and just really like breathable. So yeah, I highly recommend this serum to anybody. Alright, moving on for the primer today, I am going to use the Joa Glow Activator Radiance Primer. So this one is a K-Beauty inspired brand, and this is owned by Case. You can buy this brand in CVS, which is really convenient. So I have already tried it once, but I don't feel like this primer leaves a strong impression on me. So I decided today to give it another chance. And first of all, it has a pump, which is really nice. And this is the texture of the primer. As you can see, it's kind of like a clear texture, but there are like gold specks inside. So let's just apply it. Alright, so this is the color of the primer, which I like. It has a little bit sheen to it, but it's not like a beaming sheen, so I really like it. But I do feel like the texture is a little bit greasy, to be honest. It's a little bit like oily, so I'm a little bit worried in terms of how my foundation will hold up with this primer. Also, you know, like summer is coming, so we all tend to get more oily. So I don't know if you have oily skin, this will be your best friend because it does feel a little bit greasy. But I feel like if you're dry skin, this will be really good because it gives you a natural glow. It gives you a little bit of the grease, but it's not like super like greasy or oily or anything like that. So yeah, I think this one really depends on your personal preference. Maybe request a sample before you get it. So this is the glow primer from Joa. Moving on, today I'm going to use an eye brightener. As soon as I haul this product, people already requested me to test it out on camera. So here you go. This is the e.l.f. Under Eye Brightener. And I'm just so intrigued by this product because I really love e.l.f. I think they have stepped up their game majorly this year. They have so many good products at so reasonable price. So here is the brightener right here. So let me just swatch a little bit. How do you guys like it? I don't know if there's anything different. Can you guys tell? So here is what it looks like on the hand. It's a pretty sheer formula first off. And second off, it's a little bit greasy, but not like super greasy. So this is the eye right here, and then this is the other eye. What do you guys think? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I couldn't really judge this primer yet because I don't feel like I see an immediate result. And also it is a little bit greasy, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know if I'm going to use it in the summertime because I do live in California, so it can get very hot in the summertime. So yeah. This is the eye brightener. How do you guys like it? I feel like I still need to test it more. I'm still on the fence about it. I don't think that it's overly amazing, but also I don't like dislike it. So yeah, I'm like so-so about it. So this is the e.l.f. item that I used. Alright, moving on to the foundation. Today I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So finally, I got to try this one on camera. I have been saving this one to do a first impression with you guys. I've never used it off camera because I do want my authentic reaction. So here we go. Finally, today's the time. And I am in the shade F7. I have swatched this in the store, so I think F7 is my shade. So here we go. First of all, the shade matches me really well. So if you have similar skin tone as mine, I think F7 is a good shade. So yeah, this is the foundation. I really love the doe foot applicator. To blend it out, I'm using the L'Oreal sponge. I really love this sponge. And to wet it, I'm going to use the Pacific Rose Water. This is the Hydro Mist. I know I always using a green bottle, and I mentioned that I need to find the red bottle and show you. So now I found it. So here we go. I'm just gonna dab the foundation into my skin like this. I think I learned it from Tati. Yeah, I think that's how she does her foundation, like this. And also, have you guys watched her video with Scott Barr, J-Lo's makeup artist? I truly enjoy that video. I feel like I learned something new from that video. And also I love his work. Like at first it looks kind of crazy, but once he blended out, it looks so bomb. And also, how many of you guys gonna buy the Neutrogena sunscreen? Let me know. I already have the bottle, so I'm definitely gonna bust it out to use it, especially in the summertime. So yeah, this is a foundation looks like on my face. In general, I like this foundation. I think it is really comfortable to wear, and I love the formula. I think it's not too thin, it's not too thick. However, I can notice that there are some dry patches around my nose already, which is kind of weird because today I used a glowing primer instead of matte primer. So that I don't appreciate. Maybe it's because it's full coverage, so sometimes it dried up. Maybe you need to work on this one faster because I apply the whole face and I explain a bunch of things. Then I blend it out. So maybe the foundation is already dry a little bit. There can be a lot of factors, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try to blend it out quicker next time just to eliminate that factor. But overall, I gave this foundation maybe like an 8.5 out of 10. Because I still think it's a very decent foundation. It covers all the blemishes and imperfections pretty nicely, and I like the texture. I also think that you can use this one as a concealer as well because the formula is pretty like perfect. It's not too thin, it's not too thick like I said before. So yeah, I like the foundation, and also the price point is pretty good. So yeah, I like it. Moving on for the concealer, of course I have to use the matching concealer. And also this is a super size, which I love because I feel like this concealer can go really quickly based on how big this doe foot is, right? Like it's pretty big doe foot. So I feel like this product can run out pretty quickly. That's why I think a super size is good. Plus, I think it's cheaper per ounce if you buy the bigger size. So if you like this concealer, I recommend you get a super size. If you just want to try it out, maybe get the regular size. So yeah, this is the color right here, and I'm in the shade C6.5, Which is a pretty good shade because I like my under eye to be lighter. So I'm gonna just blend it out like this. Oh my gosh. The concealer is really full coverage, so maybe I should use less because now I kind of feel like my face makeup is a little bit heavy. Oh well. You live, you learn. Alright, so this is the concealer looks like. I feel like I tried my best to blend it out. And also, to be honest, I kind of feel like it's a mistake on my part to use both the Makeup Revolution foundation and the concealer, because I think they're both pretty thick. Especially when I look in the monitor right here, when like all the little details will be magnified. I just see a little bit like dry patches everywhere, which I don't prefer. But if you're a full coverage girl, you like full coverage, I think you might like it. For me personally, especially when it's hotter, I really like a dewy skin. So I feel like the foundation by itself or the concealer by itself can be really good, just not two together. Like maybe just use a lighter concealer if you use the foundation, or use a lighter foundation if you decide to use a concealer. I think that will be better if you also like a glowy kind of look. But anyway, it is what it is. I still think it is decent. So let's move on to the next step. So next, I'm going to use the Coty Airspun Original Formula Loose Face Powder. This is what it looks like. I got mine from my local Walgreens. I have already used this powder before, but I don't think I ever used this one on camera, or now that I remembered. So we're gonna use this one today. The one thing though I don't really like is that it doesn't have like an extra cap. So every time I open it, I feel like there's a lot of powder flying around. And I don't really use the powder puff, so it's like... But the powder itself is amazing. Just look how beautiful that is. Just look at it. Isn't that so beautiful? It is such an amazing powder. And it is so inexpensive. So I highly recommend to everybody. So yeah, I'm going to just leave the powder on for now, let it sit, let it bake, and moving on, I'm going to do my bronzer slash contour. So for the bronzer today, I'm going to use a Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. This is a bronzer looks like, and it is from the Dragon collection. And this is in the shade Bronze Dynasty. I love this color. So to blend out the bronzer, I'm going to use the new Wet n Wild medium sculpting brush. I haul this one in one of my Ulta haul. I will link the whole Ulta playlist right here so you guys can go check it out. And I haven't even tried it yet, but it feels really soft. So we shall see. So I'm going to just dab it in, and here is the color. I like the color. So let's just place it right here. It is pretty good. How do you guys like it? I really like this color. And on this side, I actually watched a video by Pixie Wu, and she is talking about the difference between bronze and contour, and she did a very thorough demonstration on how to contour, how to bronze. So if you guys are interested, you can go to her Instagram and check out her Instagram story, because I think that's a really great video and I learned a lot. She said usually you contour through the ear and it's on the hollow of your cheeks, so like right here, because sometimes I will go a little bit even up and sometimes I can look a little bit crazy. So now I'm like going down a little bit. Even with this one, I feel like I can even go down a little bit more, like right here instead of here. But we're gonna do like a blush and also highlight to, you know, diffuse it. So yeah, I feel like this might be like too low. What do you guys think? Alright, so I'm going to diffuse it using the Mineral Brush by MUA. This is a CVS brand. I actually really love this brush. So if you're interested, you can get it from CVS. So see, like it diffuses really nicely. And this brush is really soft, and also the top is flat. It just makes it a perfect brush to diffuse any contour, bronzer, all that kind of stuff. So it is a good stuff. Like this. I still think this side is a little bit too low. Oh well. Like this. Alright, moving on for the blush today. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution, the matte blush right here. And this is in the shade Nude. So this is like a beautiful kind of like a mauve color. I'm gonna use the same bronzer brush just because I like to use the same brush, multi-purpose it like this. Oh, I love this color. I feel like this can fix the bad bronzer a little bit. I like it. So I'm gonna diffuse a little bit more like this. So that's the blush and bronzer. Now moving on to highlight, I want to use this liquid mineral strobe right here. This is by Pacifica. I really love it. I have already used it like in private and I love the color. This is the color right here. So I'm going to just put it right here. This one has kind of like a fruity scent. I couldn't really pinpoint what scent is that, but it does have a scent. Alright, moving on to the eyes. Today I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit. This is the Wands palette, and I'm so happy that I got this one. Look how beautiful are these shades. I know this one has a lot of drama surrounding it, but I really like Emily. I think she's a nice person, and also I really love the color selections of these eyeshadows. So I'm like, I just have to try it. Like, you know, I just need to give this one a chance. So here we go. The first shade I'm going to use is called Hobby right here. So this is kind of like a cool tone nude color. And I'm going to use my trusted E35 blending brush by Sigma. So I'm going to just gently, you know, get the color right here and then just apply it like this. So here is the color right here. I do think you need to blend the shadow a little bit more in order for it to show off, but look at the color. I love this color. So let's do the other eye. Yeah, I love this shade. It is a beautiful shade. And moving on, I'm going to use the color Midwest. This is the color right here. I know that every YouTuber loves this color. Using the same brush, I'm going to just pick up this warm tone shade like this and blend it on top of the first shade. Yeah, so this color definitely make the whole eye look a little bit warmer, which I really love. And moving on today, I want to do a pop of violet color right here. I know I rarely do this kind of color, but I feel like since I'm wearing a top that's kind of like a baby blue color, I want to wear more of this kind of bluish color right here. So since this is a shimmer color, I'm going to just use my finger. First, that's a swatch. First of all, I have to say that this color is a little bit lackluster. This I have swatched a couple times. So it's definitely not like in your face kind of bam shimmer. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna just try it on my eyes to see if this will be better. So here's the color. What do you guys think? It's like okay, but it's not like great. So let me just... So here are some more colors. I feel like it's gradually starting to showing up, but it's still very subtle. I guess if you want a subtle, wearable, everyday look, this can be good. But if you want bang in your face, I don't know if the color is there. So lastly, I'm going to do a little bit of top story, the color right here, this one. This is kind of like a darker, I guess a golden shimmer kind of color. I'll do this color along my lash line a little bit, you know, just to like smoke it out a little bit. So yeah, like this. Yeah, that is a pretty good color. I like it, but it is pretty lackluster in terms of the pigmentation, so I don't know if I would recommend it. But this is a complete eyeshadow look. And moving on to the eyeliner. Today I'm going to use the Wet n Wild eye pencil. This is in the number 632. I don't think they have a name, but it's just an eye pencil. So I decided to give this one a try. This is the color right here. It's pretty pigmented. So I'm going to just line my eye real quick. Alright, so here is the liner. I definitely think the liner makes the whole eye look together. So in general, I love this eyeshadow palette. I still think it's a good palette. I still think it's very creative. I love the design. I love the color selection. And also I think it's very wearable. And also it's very affordable. So if you want something that's more natural, like everyday, I think this will be a good option. But if you want something more, I don't know if this one will be a good option. So that's my opinion on this eyeshadow palette. Alright, moving on to the lashes. Today I'm going to use a brand new mascara and it is from CoverGirl. It's the Lash Blast Active Mascara. So this is what it looks like. First of all, I love the tube. I think it's so cute. I love the color. And then this one is up to 24-hour wear. And it says that it is sweat resistant, smudge resistant. So I just really want to try it. And this is in the color black brown. So here is the tube looks like. First of all, I love this tube. I think it is so cute. I love the color. And let me open the mascara for you guys. So here is the mascara. Wow, I love this wand. It is a very skinny wand. It means that the whole look won't be too dramatic, and also it usually won't clump up your lashes that much, because usually I find out that if the wand is pretty big, it will clump up your lashes. So you need to have a lash separator to separate the clumps, which will add like times and also steps in your makeup routine. But this one I think is really good. I have a really good feeling towards this one. So let's try it. Oh, actually, you know what? Before the mascara, I almost forget that I have this DHC eyelash tonic. So this is like an eyelash serum. And DHC is a Japanese brand, which is really good. I think the whole line is owned by Shiseido. So it's good quality, but it's a very affordable price. Right now, they are sold at Riley Rose, which is really nice. And I really want to show you guys on camera because I have already used this one in private and I love it. So let me just do like this real quick. So this lash tonic will coat your lash, help protect them, and also strengthen them, and also promote growth. So yeah, I really love it, especially when the days I don't want to wear falsies. This will be my base before I apply any mascara. Alright, back to the mascara. Alright, so here are my lashes looks like. I really love how my lashes are really natural, and also the mascara separates them really well. And I feel like this is definitely a natural everyday makeup look, which I really love. So yeah, I love the new CoverGirl mascara and I highly recommend this one. Alright, so next I'm going to just dusting off the baking powder because I feel like it is time now. And also I feel like the baking powder actually makes the whole base more flawless. Like before the baking powder, I can see like, you know, dry patches and stuff. But now I feel like it's all gone. So that is good. And I'm gonna just dust off like all the powders and everything. So like this. Alright, so that's that. Alright, moving on to the brows. Today I'm going to use a ColourPop brow pencil right here. This is in the shade Arbon. So it's like a beautiful brown color right here. And I really love this pencil. I think it's comparable to the Anastasia pencil. It's very creamy and also very pigmented. Let me just swatch a little bit. See, like that. It's pretty pigmented because with brows, you don't want to be too pigmented because nobody wants cartoon brows. Yeah, if you want to save some money or on a budget, this ColourPop pencil is really the way to go. So I'm going to just like line my brows real quick. I just got my brows cleaned, so I don't really need, you know, a lot of the drawing in and stuff. So I'm going to just quickly fill it in. And that's also why I like to use an eyebrow color that's different, like lighter than my eyebrow color, because I just don't like too dramatic eyebrows. So yeah, we're going to just do this. And that looks good. That looks good. I love it. Lastly, for the lips, since today's makeup look is a very natural look, except the foundation because it's kind of like full coverage, so it's more like dramatic. So I'm going to use the Koke Cosmetics lip liner. I love this lip liner. And this is in the shade 515 Warm Nude. So here is the color right here. And I'm gonna just line my lip using this one. So here is the color. Look how natural the color is. It definitely matches my own lip really nicely, and it intensifies the color a little bit, but not too much. So I love it. And lastly, for the liquid lipstick, I'm going to use the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip. I really love their satin formula. I think it's one of the best. It's really, really good. And if you want to save some money, go with ColourPop. And I love the color right here. This is in the shade Screenshot. So let me swatch it on the back of my hand first, right here. Look at the color. Isn't that so beautiful? Perfect color for spring. Here is the color. I love it. I think it is so beautiful and the whole look really tied up together. So yeah, this is beautiful. All right, so this is the finished look, and lastly, Morphe spray. It really just helps melt the whole makeup together. Even my foundation is not that dry after the Morphe spray. So this is really like holy grail. Alright, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alright, so that's it. This is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.